what I wanted to get into, guys, is Topps basketball, and I wanted to know. It's kind of like a rant, more of a question to you guys. Topps basketball is when we lose Prism. Like, let's just assume that there's going to be no licensed Prism. Maybe in Prism basketball, they're going to have a retired version with some NIL guys or something like that. And let's just pretend that there's going to be no Panini in a year. Are we concerned right now with what Topps is doing with basketball? Meaning Midnight wasn't great. 3, we're still early in the data. Doesn't seem like it's catching on in the hobby for basketball. Are we concerned that when they come out, they're not going to have Prism? They're just going to have Topps Chrome. They're going to have these other licenses they're trying to create. Is basketball now going to take a back seat more to baseball and football?
No, I think Chrome is going to be the new Prism. I mean, let's face it, Prism was probably based off of the original Chrome.
It was, yeah.
So I think licensing is key. Once you get licensed products and you can put the Chrome name behind it, you're going to be fine.
Then what else do you have, though?
I mean,
Finest, maybe?
Finest would be great.
Yeah. I think, though, the key, and you mentioned it with Topps 3, it was a product that, as I was looking at the preview images, I went, this is a 3-card high-end set, and I just was like,
okay.
Yeah.
And it just doesn't have the look of what I expect from.
Let's say if Panini didn't have the license and Panini 1-1 came out,
right?
It'd be brutal, right?
Right. Maybe,
but people know the downtown insert. That's the thing. People pay for the downtown insert,
and
that's where I think Topps has done a terrible job.
At some point, Topps will figure out the new.
They haven't, though. They haven't even figured it out for baseball.
And I will say this because you're right. You take away the license, maybe it's different. But I think, for me, the Panini baseball products that to me still stand out are NT, Flawless, Panini 3, and 2. Those higher end baseballs still look good. And again, maybe it's just we know NT and Flawless as these brands that are above the rest. But I think high-end basketball is the thing Topps is going to have to figure out. How do you fill that void?
Yes.
Maybe it's Dynasty.
Definitive.
That definitive. Maybe those are the way you go about it. But it is, I think, the biggest question.
I think the key with adding value to non-licensed categories is a smaller print run. We've seen it with Panini Baseball this year. No PA license. No league license, obviously, and the value has actually been performing pretty good throughout every single release. Like, the value from the shops that sell it to the collectors that are buying packs and boxes of that and ripping it, like, you're getting tremendous value in it. So that actually makes me feel good going into a time where Panini is going to have to get creative with a similar format in football and basketball.
Yeah. And I'd like to maybe, some of these, a number to 12 Wembanyama, $1,800 with patch auto out of Midnight. We don't have a lot of data on 3. It looks like some of the base autos are around 800 on certain things. The only thing I want to do is give them possibly a pass because we know that they're going to get the license in September. So maybe they were like, we don't want to put out a definitive yet, unlicensed. We're going to try to create these new brands. We're going to bank on Wembanyama, Scoot Henderson, and Brandon Miller, which, they're not playing. So, that obviously hurts any of the chase and breaks and any of the chases in the boxes. They do have LeBron. They do have Curry. It's just bad. I don't know what it is about basketball. It just looks so bad. Airbrushed. Maybe I'm just not used to it. Like, you give me Topps Chrome football. You give me Finest football. You give me even Origins or Inception football, whatever the hell it's called. I'm not as bothered by it, but just basketball just doesn't look good. I don't know if it's the designs they're using or what. It just, and then the prices, they're trying to price it like a Panini 1-1 or like they're not.
I think also, like, again, I'm going to get back to I think the print run on Topps 3 is a lot bigger, and I get it. They need to make money.
I think
but
the cards are numbered to 49 or less, though.
But there's only 3. There's only 3 cards. There's only 3 cards in a box. Like,
yeah.
If they made this product and out of every case you were going to get either a Steph auto, a LeBron auto, or a Wemby auto, we would be touting this as one of the best values, one of the best products out there. That's not the case because, I get it. They need They need to make some money. They need to make some product. And the pre-orders are coming in. There's a demand for it. People like shops want it. Breakers want it. Prospectors, flippers, they want it. So they're going to make as much as they see in the way of demand.
Yeah, I feel like I'm feeling a lot of drop off from the old, the guys that would get into Immaculate, get into National. I mean, we still have Immaculate, just came out as well. But like, these guys that got into they're just like, I don't want the Topps basketball right now. So it's like, are they going to be like, okay, now they have the license, I want it, I'm fine, I want it. I don't know, because you have lack of inserts, you don't have. I mean, I've been seeing on Twitter that like downtowns, like people are paying 140% of comps on downtowns. Like that is an insert that's a winner. Like Topps does not even look at baseball, and you can't consider the rookie debut patch an insert. What do they have that's been a solid insert for baseball? Nothing.
But that is something that can be made. Like at some point, they know they need to figure something out that consumers are gonna want. They're gonna be able to do it. At some point, they're not gonna miss on everything.
Yeah, maybe, like I said, maybe they're just like, they kind of rushed into getting basketball. They're still on 23-24. They know the license is coming. So it's not like as much of a big as a marketing effort or change or anything that they're really putting into play until the license comes. Maybe that's the theory.
And I think it's a lot of throwing, and it's the thing I've been thinking is they're just throwing a lot of ideas at the wall right now and be like, which one are people going to like? Which of these things we're going to toss half of this in the trash? I don't know, maybe, or a quarter of it. These brands are going to be one-offs. Let's just see if it works. I just saw another one today for football. I think I just saw a pre-order. Was it like Recharge or something like that? That I think we saw in, oh gosh, why is my mind drawing a blank? Their version of Chronicles that they did not a few months ago, but they're bringing that back.
Oh yeah, what was that called?
You know what I'm talking about? The Topps football. Gosh, it's driving me nuts. I can't.
Composite.
Composite. Thank you. Yeah, they had that in composite. Now they're going to have a full run of that. That's going to be coming out.
The
with
Resurgence.
that. So Resurgence.
Yeah.
That's the
Resurgence.
one. Yeah. Resurgence. Thank you.
Recharge.
Yeah, Recharge.
Same thing.
I mean,
Same.
That's what I was looking for yesterday. Driving my electric car. I was looking for a recharge, couldn't find it.
Hey, thanks for watching this clip from The Hype. If you guys want to listen to the full episode, new ones are released every Tuesday. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you get podcasts. Or you can watch the full episode here on Mojobreak Media.